How I look at bro during WW3 when he says bot lobbies after slaughtering a village of unarmed civilians. How I imagine my father looked as a baby. Me listening to both sides of the argument so I can take in double the amount of the misinformation. Girls' advice: follow your dreams and be happy. Boys' advice: the elites don't want you to know this, but the ducks at the park are free. You can take them home. Life. Exist. Greek philosophers. Tell me why. When the teacher starts picking students randomly, so you have to pull this move out. Woman in the 1600s. I was just thinking, men, which? I learn from the mistakes of people who take my advice. I may look normal, but I meow back to cats. Man's showering is like 3% cleaning yourself, 46% planning a revolt against industrial society, 51% shadow boxing. Talk too much again, time to be mysterious again. Me staring into nothing in my room. The ghost. When you spoil Shrek 5 to the person who spoiled Endgame for you. I told you, you would die for that. When a thief breaks into your house looking for money, I will look with you. When your brain keeps roasting people for no reason. When a wave of loneliness kicks in the middle of a social event. Me. Kills the boss and collects its loot, the rest of my co-workers. When I find out the song I always skipped is a banger, perhaps I treated you too harshly. Men ask for too much. Men. When you woke up late, so now you have less time to do nothing. How TF did someone create Wi-Fi and Bluetooth from this? Mom, turn on your flashlight, my iPhone 8. This little maneuver is gonna cost us 12%. Why do we call it a building, if it's already built? Me. Swallows a tablet without water. Samsung employee. In 2085, when they hit you with OK Zoomer. So this is what it feels like. When you manage to keep your mouth shut, but your face still displays the subtitles. A foolish man shares his problems. A wise man shares his memes. Looks like you subscribed to my Only Hands. When toilet paper is sold out everywhere but sandpaper is still available. The hardest choices require the strongest wills. When you realize that waiting for the waiter makes you the waiter. When they speed past you but you see them on the next red light. Where did that bring you? Back to me. I don't need to do my notes now, I'll remember every detail later. Me trying to remember what I ate for lunch. When you're playing hide and seek, and the seeker is a girl so you hide in the boys' toilet. A simple spell but quite unbreakable. I'm gonna text her. When realize your homie is low-key evil, and has a lot of hatred in his heart. Normal person. 7 + 6 = 13, me. When your life is falling apart in ways you could never imagine, you start to appreciate the script. When you are stuck on a boss fight and the boss keeps repeating his line every time you die. Yeah, I know. The movie makers calculating when my parents come in so they can put the sexual scene there. Me. I'm terrified of the Backstreet Boys. Therapist. Tell me why. When you're on the bus but there's nothing to hold on to. Most people reach peak for being miserable around age 47, study suggests. Me in my 30s. How life feels now. Me watching everything happen like I said it would. When you go out in public and the public is there. I'll do the project later, MFs at Sunday 11 p.m. Finally found my true native land. Alright, who's this guy named yourself and why are people telling me to kill him? Don't judge me based on my social media posts, I'm worse in real life cause there's no community guideline stopping me. My parents in their 30s, let's buy a house. Me in my 30s. I wish I could afford the things I could 10 years ago. When she has a dirty mind and an even dirtier meme habit. Being lonely and wanting a relationship. Too anxious to start a relationship. Me. How Europeans measure people. How Americans measure people. People born in 30 will be 1995 this year. M. OMG, haven't seen you in so long. What have you been up to? I just exist now. I have absolutely no purpose at all. When all two of your friends are busy. Looking at the person who caught me talking to myself.